Hello, fellow Rosarians. Thank you for joining me today for another unboxing. It has been 1 month since I did our last unboxing, and I feel like I might be out of practice. This is unboxing number 21, and I'm doing this series so that as you're planning your orders, you'll have all the information that you need to show you what to expect with the quality and the size of the roses. I know that it can be really frustrating when you place an order, you wait a few months for it to arrive, and then when it does, you're disappointed in the size. So I'm hoping that you'll review back to the other videos that I've done with the analysis so that you know what to expect. Today's unboxing is coming from Golden Valley Rose Distributors. They have about 20 roses on their site, and when I reached out and spoke with Orlando, he said that they're always adding to their site and they're currently updating their website also. So you may want to check back to see which roses they're adding. For my David Austin rose fans, I saw that they had Abraham Darby on there, so it looks like they do have the ability to get David Austin's, so you might want to check on that. For this website, when I checked, they have about 20 roses available. At least that's all I could see. The site is not very user-friendly in that I want to go to click on a link that says all roses and have it show me everything from climbers to shrubs to hybrids, just everything that's in there. And I had to kind of click around to see what they had. It looks like maybe 20 roses, but I could be really off on that number. So you may want to check the site regularly and then reach out if there's a particular rose that you're looking for. So the site was easy to click through. I put it in my cart, no issues. Will you talk to the same person when you reach out? Every time I reached out through email, Orlando responded and he was very kind. And it took somewhere between 1 day, because I sent several emails, you know I do that. So the first email, I think he responded same day. The second email was maybe 2 days later, but it was great working with him. He answered all of my questions. If you're interested in supporting a family business, this might be a vendor for you. I am expecting a 1 gallon rose, so let's go ahead and get into the unboxing and see what we've got. We wanted to say thank you. We appreciate your order. Share with families and friends. We solely rely on word of mouth advertising as a small business. Like, share, and follow. Okay. Looks like they got the right rose here. So I'm seeing paper. What am I expecting in here based on our previous potted roses? I'm expecting there to be plastic around the bottom of the rose to keep the soil and the moisture in, nothing around the top of the canes. And with it being 1 gallon, clearly it's going to be on the smaller side, but let's go ahead and look. It's got a lot of weight to it, so that tells me that there's moisture in here, which is great. Oh, I couldn't have planned that any better. Look at this cute little bag. I have never, in all of the unboxings that we've done, this is brilliant. I love this cute little bag. It says Ma Cherie Roses, and I'm sure that I have mispronounced that. Please be patient with me. I don't speak French. I'm looking at it phonetically. I've got a tag here that tells me it's Mr. Lincoln, which is what I was hoping for. Look at this cute little bag. Adorable. Let me get the soil. I'll have to think about what I can use that for. Look how sweet. It really is cute. I love it when small businesses really go that extra mile. That just makes me really happy. Okay, so let's look at the rose. I got distracted. Let's see. Looking at this rose, I see no issues with the canes. The overall size, just for your awareness, is probably about maybe 12 inches or so. It has no issues, any black spot or bugs. I do see, and I've noticed before, people say, what is this on my leaves? I'm not sure if you can see this. Sometimes they spray with a chemical, and so you'll see a little bit of a white dusting on your leaves, and that's absolutely fine. They want to make sure that it can get to you without black spot and any kind of pest. So overall, this looks great. Okay, this might give you a better view from the back side what to expect. So I see that there is, ow, ooh, it got me. There is 1 main cane coming up, and then there are 2 little canes off of that. I think that this looks great, and I can't wait to get it in the ground. So from this cute little bag to the quality of the rose, I am happy right now with this vendor. So let's go ahead and get into the description of the rose, Mr. Lincoln. And when I picked this rose, it was actually from my New Orleans trip. I did a video from that botanical garden and they had Mr. Lincoln in bloom. And when my husband saw it, he said, "We need that rose. I want that added to our garden." If it is blooming and prolific in a botanical garden in the South, it's going to have to be good here. So we're going to go ahead and give that a try. So for Mr. Lincoln, it says, a very well-known hybrid tea. Long pointed buds open into large, well-formed, long-stemmed, fully double, 4-inch blooms. It's going to only have 24 petals or so, so it's not very full like you would expect the English roses to be. The buds are dark and velvety red, which kind of reminds me of Munstead wood. I love that velvety look to it. So I'm going to put this in that same bed so that they can complement each other. The buds are dark, velvety red, the color lightening to cherry red as the blooms open, and the color is unbelievable. Mr. Lincoln has outstandingly strong damask fragrance that seduces the senses. A vigorous, tall, upright, continual blooming bush with dark green foliage. It's best suited to the back of the border because of the height. It's going to be 4 foot by 3 foot, and it makes a great cut flower. It has good disease resistance, and it's the AARS winner of 1965. So this rose has been around for a while, and it's proven, and it's rated by Help Me Find as excellent. So let's go ahead and now look at this grower against the others that we have ordered from. So I paid $35 for the rose. It has free shipping, so from the vendor to me, it was $35. As we're putting together this series, I'm trying to decide how to make sure that we're comparing apples to apples. And so I want to make sure that we say, if I buy 10 roses from this vendor with any discounts available for buying in surplus, how much is it going to cost? So they do offer a discount if you buy more than 3 roses that you're going to get 15% off. In this case, because of the analysis that we're doing, I'm going to give you the price rack and stack if I buy 10 roses. That's what we've done for all the vendors so far. So if I buy 10 roses and take into account the 15% off, it's going to be $297. If we look at the rack and stack, you'll see that $297 puts it in the same price range as Jackson & Perkins and David Austin. Now that's the overall rack and stack. So if we want to look at it now based on just those vendors that offer a 1-gallon size pot, you'll see that Golden Valley is just a little bit more expensive than Roses Unlimited and less than Antique Rose Emporium. So I hope that gives you a good idea what to expect from Golden Valley Roses. We still have 2 more unboxings to do. I'm expecting an order from Angel Gardens, and I haven't heard yet when my roses will be ready. So later this summer, we'll do an unboxing from them. I'm excited because that's a completely organic garden, and you know that I try to garden organically when I can. And then I'm also expecting in the fall an order from Freedom. I've also started making my list of vendors that I'm going to be ordering from next year. If there's anybody else that you can think of that you want me to consider, please reach out and let me know so I can start queuing up that next order for you. So I have 2 pearls to share with you. In the description, I'm going to have the Excel link for you to go to look at all of the unboxings that we've done, the spreadsheet that I used, hopefully make it easier for you as you're putting together your analysis. I'm also going to add the list of I'm compiling for all of the US vendors that I know of right now to order from, and it also has Canada in there too. And then finally, I'm going to add the spreadsheet that I'm putting together of when do the windows open for each of the vendors for their new stock for the next season. Right now, I know that David Austin is currently taking their orders for 2022. You can just put that order in online and know that you're going to get that rose that you want. Next coming up is Chambly Roses and Antique Rose Emporium. So let's start looking for those windows to open up and make that list of what you want in this next season. I hope that you will consider subscribing to my channel, and if you select the alert button, you'll be able to get a notice when I put out a new video either statusing how the roses look in my garden so that I can share new varieties with you, or if we're checking in on the particular vendor and how the rose is performing. I hope that you'll consider doing that. Thank you for all of the support that you've given me so far, and I'll see you in the next one.